So guys, today we are going to start with the next part, that is 1857 revolt and Maharashtra. The revolt of 1857 and Maharashtra. So let's discuss the different parameters in this particular context. Revolt of 1857 and Maharashtra. Okay, now what Savarkar said, or you can say, what was 1857 revolt? It was supposed to be one of the greatest revolt during British regime. It was supposed to be one of the greatest revolt during the British regime. Okay. Now, B.D. Savarkar, a prominent person, he calls this particular revolt as first war of independence. What he calls this particular thing, the first war of independence. And similarly, a person called as N.R. Pathak. Okay. What he says this revolt was a crowd of soldiers instigating instigated people against. Okay. So this particular part of this particular topic deals with 8 places in Maharashtra, okay, where this revolt took place. So in this part, we'll be discussing 4, and the next part we'll be discussing the 4 locations. Okay. So let's start by discussing one by one, one by one all the locations. Okay. The first thing was the revolt of Rango Bapu Gupte. Revolt of Rango Bapu Ji. Rango Bapuji Gupte. Okay, and revolt of 1857. Now, what this particular person did? Okay, Rango Babuji Gupte was a person who was a grave supporter, or you can say he was a whole and heart supporter, diehard supporter of Maratha power. So, what he did? He tried to restore Pratap Singh. Okay, he tried to restore Pratap Singh Bhosle on throne of Satara, and for this he went to England. In order to do this particular thing, he went to England, but still his concerns were not addressed at that point of time. So he returned back frustrated. Okay, he returned back in a frustration mode and then convinced the people to revolt. Convinced the people to do the revolt. Okay, and meanwhile, what happened? The 1857 revolt broke down. Okay, there was a breakdown of 1857 revolt, and he decided to take advantage of this. What he did? Decided to take the advantage of this revolt. Okay, what he has done, he has preached all his followers that in order to establish Pratap Singh, what we should do? Okay, we should kill British or European officers. Okay, then we should plunder the treasuries, and we should also release our brothers which are present. Okay, they are present, our brothers. So what we should do? We should release them from the prison. Okay. Now what he did? He traveled from Bhor to Belgaum, and meanwhile, what he did? He collected, or he took the support of all the tribes between here. They are Ramoshis, they are Kolis, they are Ma, and from them he built an army. And what was the aim of this army? To attack the British. Okay. What did he did? He chose some locations where he would be revolted. Okay. He chose Kolhapur, Pandharpur, Paltan. Then you can say Wathar, Belgaum, Kalambi, Karad, Deur, etc. as the places of revolt. Okay, these places were selected, as a places of revolt. Okay, but what happened? He was very ambitious. He was what you can say very highly motivated or highly driven. But these plans were leaked to the British. Okay, or you can say British got the information of this thing. Okay, Britishers got the information of this particular revolt, and what they did, they captured rebellious people. Okay, and then when Rango Bapu got to know this particular thing, Rango Bapuji Gupte was underground. Okay, later Britishers got hold of this particular person and then they executed him, curbing the revolt of Rango Bapu Gupte. Okay, the first revolt in Maharashtra in the context of 1857 was revolt of Rango Bapuji Gupte, and this was the highlights in that particular context. Now let's move to the second revolt, that is revolt of Kolhapur. Revolt in Kolhapur. Okay. Now what happened in Kolhapur? 31st of July 1857 was decided a date of revolt. Okay, and that too at night. Who decided this particular thing that we will be revolting at this point of time? The soldiers. Okay, soldiers of 27th Regiment. Okay, what they did, they decided that what they will be doing. Okay, first thing they would be doing is they would be plundering the treasuries, plundering the treasuries, and attacking the houses of the British officials. Okay, now when this particular thing started, what Britishers did, Britishers called troops, backup troops. Okay, what they did, they called backup troops from Belgaum, Satara, and Pune. I'm using this particular term Belgaum continuously. And just to tell you that this is very hot place in news. Okay, two states are in continuous conflict with this particular thing, and recently this was in news. Okay, now you guys need to tell me this Belgaum is a disputed territory between which two states? Okay, which two states? Two states are, it is not a movie, but two states are having a dispute, continuous dispute regarding this particular place of Belgaum. You need to name those two states in the comment box. Okay, yes, let's come back. Satara and Pune. Okay, then what happened? This revolt was curbed. Then second revolt or the second phase of this particular revolt took place on 6th of December 1857. Okay, what happened was this revolt was what you can say took over, or this revolt was led by Indian soldiers at Kolhapur, Belgaum, and Dharwad. Now, what happened? British again came with a greater reinforcement, and what they did, whoever was the rebel soldier, the rebel soldiers were executed. Okay, directly they were killing the soldiers which were having this particular rebellion, and through this particular thing, what they did, they have brutally suppressed this particular. What they have brutally suppressed this revolt. Okay, this was the second revolt, that is revolt of Kolhapur. Okay, now we'll be moving towards the third revolt. Okay, that is the revolt of Peth. Revolt at Peth. Okay, now coolies in Peth area, coolies of Peth area under Bhagwantrao Nilkantrao on 6th December 1857. Bhagwantrao Nilkantrao on 6th of December 1857. What they did, they decided that they would be looting or they would be plundering market. And where was this market? It was located at Harsu. Okay, the one who is living in Nasik might be knowing this particular place. Okay, so they have decided that what they will be doing, they will be plundering or looting the market near Harsul. And the main thing was this revolt was also supported by Bills. Okay, Bills also assisted them. Okay, this time, and they have also decided that not only they would be restricting themselves towards the market, but with the insurgence of Bills in this particular loot, now they would be plundering government treasuries. What they will be doing now, they will be plundering or they will be looting the government treasuries as well. Okay, but what happened? Government, through their fully developed intelligence system, got information about this revolt. And what they have done, they have appointed a person whose name was Glasscook, who was very cruel by his nature to curb the revolts. Okay, so what government has done? Government has announced that Glasscook will be coming to curb the rebellion which people are planning. And due to the fear of this particular Glasscook, what happened? These coolies and bills, they ran and they absconded. What do you mean by absconded? Again, one more question. Please comment in the comment box. What do you mean by absconded? Okay. Or it's just simple, it's not history but English. It is to hide, depart secretly and hide. Absconded. Okay, not a question to be asked, but still, absconded means depart secretly and hide. So what they and these coolies and bills ran into the Harsul forest from the fear of this Glasscook. See how terror this particular person had. Okay, the people fled into the jungles. Okay, when Glasspool came, what he did, he found out the hidden rebels, some of the hidden rebels. Okay, what he did, he found out some hidden rebels and he punished and executed hidden rebels. And in fact, Glasspool came to the king and he said, "You failed to keep a check on the people, and due to you or due to your negligence, these people are revolting." And that's why he also punished the king of Peth. The king of Peth area was also punished. And in this way, this revolt was suppressed, completely suppressed. Okay, this particular revolt was completely suppressed. Now, the last part of this particular session, that is in the context of revolt of Nasik and Nagar. Revolt of Nasik and Nagar. Okay, here what happened? Bills decided to take weapon. Okay, Bills decided to take weapon against the Britishers. Okay, and then you can say on 21st of Jan 1857. Okay, on 21st of January 1857 at Naigaon, a place called as Naigaon. So what happened? The direct conflict or a massive clash took place over. Okay, massive clash took place over here. And what? See, Britishers were having too many modern weapons, so they had a dominance or what you can say, a bit of a leverage over here. What Britishers did? Britishers uh, killed many rebels, and others were arrested or imprisoned. Okay, some were given life imprisonment. And with this particular thing, what happened? The revolt in Nasik, to be specific, Nasik and Nagar was curbed. So these were the initial four revolts which took place during the reign of Britishers in Maharashtra, which was successfully covered by the Britishers. Okay, so here we'll end the first session. The second session we'll be discussing the next four revolts which were took place by the local people. Okay, I hope you guys are getting this particular thing, whatever we are discussing. If you guys have any queries, you can contact me or just comment in the comment box. If anything, any doubt you have in your mind, you can comment in the comments. Thank you for being attentive. Chalo.